Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, for those in the boxing world who says that the year 2023 is one of the best we had recently, I'm kind of on y'all side a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know how boxing will disappoint. But we got another good fight that's confirmed now for December the 9th. And that's between the living legend, Devin Haney, 23 years old, 24, undisputed champion in the lightweight division, versus Regis Prograis. I think Regis Prograis, we can all agree that this is either the most dangerous guy at 140 pounds or one of the most dangerous guys. And I say dangerous, I'm not going to say the guy who's the best because he lost to Josh Taylor in the WBSS tournament. And when you thought that Regis would probably win that tournament. And he didn't look good in his last fight, but that's how that happens with boxers. You got a guy that fights you and you don't look that great. But we know that Regis Prograis hits hard, and we know he's a mean thing. You know, he's real got that little mean streak to him, and he tell you in a heartbeat, I'm trying to hurt you. He's like a little southpaw mini Mike Tyson is what it is. So we all like some Regis Prograis, you know what I'm saying? So, and this is one of them fights that I would normally say, you know, may the best man win because I like both of them. But I will say, and this is very, very similar to Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. The reason why I'm going to go for Devin Haney in this fight, I would want him to win, is because Devin Haney's trying to do legacy things. He's trying to do important legacy things, right? And when those kind of fighters I gravitate to, because there's too much going on. Other fighters that are, you know, just trying to have more clicks and just only thinking pay-per-view and, you know, all these other titles like Face of Boxing, which is really just makes no sense at all. You know, the fighters who don't want to become champions become the most popular. Those kind of things as a sport fan, we sport fans, when you watch other sports, you got the quarterfinals, semifinals, and there's a final, and at the end we find out who the best is for that year. Then you can argue for about 3 months that you the best, got your best team, and then you got to start over the next year. Boxing, it seems like as soon as you're trying to get accolades, you know, the people start hating on you. And so the reason why I say Devin Haney, for example, is a living legend is because, first of all, he's 23 years old, right? And we know since he's been 20, he's been trying to get Lomachenko in the ring, which nobody wanted to do at the time when he was 20 years old, calling Lomachenko Nomachenko at 20 years old, and he was the mandatory, and Lomachenko figured out something, so he didn't have to fight this guy. And that was that franchise title. Now, they did fight, and Lomachenko was close in the fight. It was try to say he won. That's not true, but it was just a close, good fight. And it should be between a 23-year-old guy and the best fighter we ever seen. So that's why I didn't really understand. I didn't even understand why most people were going for Lomachenko either, but whatever. Okay, but for him trying to get Lomachenko, not being able to, fighting whoever, right? Whoever would try to fight him. It ain't like he wasn't trying to fight Gervonta Davis. His mandatory in Ryan Garcia, who we consider as being a dangerous guy, got a dangerous left hook and can hit hard, right? He just, as the mandatory for Devin Haney, just did not want to take it and didn't take it. Like Jaime Munguia did to Demetrius Andrade at 160. Like Canelo Alvarez did to Demetrius Andrade at 154. We the mandatories for him, but he's hard. So I'm not fighting him. And then the sanctioning bodies in the media says, start talking smack about the guy with the title or the guy who wants to fight. That's what they do all the time. If you're the one who wants to fight and they don't like you, then you got an issue, right? We're going to just make y'all sound bad. So when I know that Devin Haney went through this and what he had to go through to get the Kambosos fight, right? Kambosos was trying to fight Lomachenko. Right, and then he had to fight Devin Haney and ask for astronomical money, and Devin Haney got a fraction of what Kambosos was not better than him, what he got, and had to go to Australia twice and be outpaid in both fights. Normally, it's like, okay, the first fight, you're the A side, cool. Second fight, then the winner is the A side. No, I'm the A side. This Kambosos here. I'm the A side in the first fight, and I'm the A side in the second fight. If you ain't down with that, we ain't gonna have no first fight. That's how that went down. The promoters for the fight didn't say nothing like, nah, bro, we ain't going that far. Because they didn't want Devin Haney to become undisputed. Because a person like Devin Haney becoming undisputed means everybody you're going to get fought. Just become the mandatory, and we'll fight nothing but mandatories. Remember what Deontay Wilder said? That's exactly what he was saying, correct? It's those kind of fighters I gravitate to. So because of that, right, becoming undisputed in the division where the face of boxing's there, right? Gervonta Davis, don't want to fight him. Shakur Stevenson doesn't come up there. He's offered Shakur Stevenson enough. Lomachenko, he's fought him. And anybody else, Devin Haney will fight. So now he can't make the weight, so he's up to 140, and he's not looking for the easiest ones. He would have fought Teofimo. Teofimo don't want none, right? But so he's fighting Regis Prograis, right? And that's going to be a hard fight. Like I say, may the best man win, but I'm leaning towards Devin Haney because of his youth. It's going to be hard to keep old boy Regis Prograis off of him, so that means Devin Haney is going to have to sit down on a few shots here. But I just think, with his willpower and just the fact that Devin Haney's highly skilled, he might come through this fight. And I mean, this is really hard to say because I love me some Regis Prograis, right? But it's just the fact that if Devin Haney wins, it just puts it undeniable of what this is, right? And people like Devin Haney that are doing those things in boxing, like Devin Haney is, you just gotta take your hats off to it. You know what I'm saying? Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And let's get ready for December the 9th. And I'm up out of here.